Okay, we have the cash plus interest. And we're going to start off with the plus interest. As you can see, that is the gun I have currently on. It is a Gatling gun skin. And it is similar in nature to the light 'em up skin. But you can see it does have a nice glow to it. You can see that it actually does glow. It's got this kind of pinkish red neon. It doesn't really have any moving parts per se, but let's turn the light on now. Now, walking over, we have the two. We have the light 'em up and the cash plus interest. Now, you don't get the light 'em up in this bundle. I'm just showing the differences between them. You see, in the light 'em up, it's kind of got this just normal design to it. But if you look here, it's kind of themed like that of a actual like casino table. And you can see that it's got the actual different casino little things. Whereas on this one, it's just a standard band. Because like if you look at the top of them, you can actually see the two of them actually even have a different design on top. So, well, it is a reskin. It is a uniquely designed reskin. You can see on it. So, next up, we have the Caravan outfit and Caravan hat. Now, I have actually liked this. This has been out for forever. But I'm glad to see them bringing it back around because it does have such a nice, out in the wastelands vibe. As you can see, it's got, like the standard Caravan hat. It actually has like an armored vest design over top of an actual shirt. Just a ton of bags that look like they've been done. It looks like it's makeshift armor. It's really just a real nice Wastelanders vibe. And I'm really glad to see it coming back so that more people can snag it. Like I said, you can see like on the back, you can actually see better that it's got this kind of like armored type bulletproof vest almost look. I don't know if it actually is. It's just what it reminds me of. You can see that it's got these camouflage pants, the tied on shoes, everything, It does look really good. Definitely has the Wastelander vibe. You get the weight bench, which as you can see, you do the little weights. You do get a boost, like all of them, of +2 after using it for a bit. So, as you can see, I got the +2 strength buff. Just like any of them. So that. Oh, also we got the actual new light 'em up weapon stand. So it definitely has that, whereas you can actually place these on this. See that it actually looks nice. It does have an actual design to it a little bit differently. You can see that it's got this yellow inlay, different designs. It actually has this taped on design. It does look quite nice as an actual decoration. It does glow from underneath, which is a little bit nice if you want to try to showcase certain items that have really good detail. We have the Cash Cage Power Armor. Now, this is once again a reskin of an older design, but I think they actually did a really good job with it to the point that I like this one better than the original now. The original was kind of like a ranger style armor, like a forest ranger type deal, whereas this is kind of like almost like a heavy security armor that was designed for moving stuff around. And you can see it has taken a beating. You can actually see all the damage and design. It's got kind of a matte black finish. You can see it's got just rusted, beat up. It looks like someone just snagged some security armor from a casino and it's just using it around the wasteland. I always like the matte black finish power armors because with all the other types of black power armors, you can really just mix and match the sets to make your own unique designs, and it's really nice. Now, as you can see back here, they have a lot of rust, a lot of, that dented, beat up design. It really does look like this design survived pretty much everything thrown at it. Now, I'm going to showcase shooting the weapon real quick. The reload. You can see that has a little, nice little top, like, casino design. As for the power armor here, you don't get that real effect once you're inside. And you can see that the little arms do actually glow. They do actually have their own. Nicely, though, they're not super bright. So, while it does have a glow to it, it's not that super bright that some of the older ones used to have. You can see that it does have its little headlamp. Comes from the forehead kind of deal that actually is lit up based off of your actual color choice of your lamp. And if I turn off the lights, you can see that, once again, while it does have a design that causes it to glow and stuff, it's not so much. Like, some of the other ones are so bright, they're almost blinding. And you can see it walking around like this would not, you know, it will not blind you. Okay. Alright, then last we have Fetch, which is a robot dog style Collectron. As you can see, he kind of sits in his little house. He does pant. He does act like a little dog. I wish we actually had an actual dog that they would give us. When I see this, it would just be so nice. But you can see he does sit in here. He does collect these supplies that are along the circuit boards and like electronic scrap. You can see he runs around. He does do a kind of barking noise. As for the rest of his house, you can see it does have a little radio on the top, does have this little light that doesn't, you know, it's kind of like when he's active. It's got a little, I'm not, I'm thinking this is supposed to be like a solar panel design. Like his house is solar paneled, solar powered. And as you can see, it's a Robco Fetch. The overall design does look good. Doesn't take up a lot of space. Some of the other Collectrons sometimes are just so bulky that they're kind of hard to place, as you can see. But it does give you different materials of the like circuit board and stuff collections. So it is nice if you're just running short on those types of things. And he does just kind of wander around, and eventually he comes back, goes inside, sits down. Overall, really nice looking to one. Definitely nice to have the robot dog if you actually like it. And with that, I hope you all have a great week.